Hey, what's up, guys? I'm gonna share with you a recipe that I've been really loving these past couple days. These are actually pumpkin protein muffins, and one of the reasons why I kind of got hooked on this was because I recently ordered some whey protein. I don't know if you're familiar with Truteen. They came out with like kind of a limited edition pumpkin pie. Whey protein, dude, stuff is so good. Oh my gosh, I'm in love. I'm a huge fan of like pumpkin stuff. You know, pumpkin breads, pumpkin Pop-Tarts, pumpkin. I use pumpkin creamer in my coffee. I just love all types of pumpkin stuff, and this, this is seriously some of the best whey protein I've ever had. It has like a very nice, kind of like nutmeggy kind of aftertaste. It's just, oh. Anyways, though, one of the other reasons why I got it, though, was because since it has, like, casein and egg white protein in it, I think I've heard these are, like, good proteins for baking. So that's kind of other reasons why I got it, because I can also make things like, you know, like pumpkin protein pancakes. These also make just amazing, I just love making, like, pumpkin protein shakes, too, with almond milk. But anyways, though, so with this protein, I'm going to make some pumpkin protein muffins. So basically what you're first going to do is we're going to mix kind of the dry ingredients. So I'm only doing I'm just going to do 1 scoop of the protein here. Yes, I got my scale, guys. I got to track my macros. Oh, and if any of you give a shit, my macros as of right now are 250 grams of protein, 315 grams of carbohydrates, and 60 grams of fat. And once a week I'm doing a refeed of, which is tomorrow. Fucking so pumped about that. Waking up for a refeed, any other competitive bodybuilders know, is like, it's almost like Christmas that morning, you're so excited. But anyways, I'll be doing protein and fat's the same, so 250 protein, 60 fat, but I get 550 carbs tomorrow. So I'm excited. Alright, so we're going to measure out the whey protein. Got the right amount in there. Okay, so I just do 1 scoop of this. I mean, if you want like a bigger batch, if you want to make more muffins, then obviously you can do 2 scoops. Like I said, I've been doing a recipe that makes about 6 muffins, and the macros are really well on it, are really good on it. So that's basically what I've been doing. So you got the protein in there. Next thing you're going to add, now when I first made these, I just took actually regular old-fashioned oats and grinded them up and used them for an oat flour. But I actually just picked up some whole wheat flour because the macros are better on it. The fat's only 0.5 grams, carbs is 18 grams, protein 4. The oat flour or whatever is going to have a little bit more fat, more carbs in it. So I went with this to kind of keep the fat down. That's kind of the hardest thing, guys. It's trying to, you know, like staying within your fat ratios. So I'm going to do 40 grams of this wheat flour, which is about 20 grams of carbs. Alright, got 40 grams of the flour. Alright. Another thing that I add in, this is just optional. I'm assuming it probably helps with the taste a little bit. I've been using these sugar-free, fat-free Jell-O pudding mixes. Some of you that watch my videos saw me put this. I actually use these in my Greek yogurt as well to help flavor it. I just use a small amount, like 2 grams, which is literally like a carb and a half, so it's not really adding much as far as carbs. Obviously, no fat. So 2 grams of that. Like I said, I think it maybe just gives a little bit more flavor. I don't know. Alright, so done with that, and then the last dry ingredient that we'll do is we do a teaspoon of baking powder. Another half. And 1. Alright. Oh, also too, good old cinnamon, or if you have some like pumpkin pie spice, go ahead and add that in. So I'm adding in some cinnamon. I said, I love like cinnamon and nutmeg type flavors. I'd probably throw in some nutmeg too if I had some. But all right, so we got the cinnamon. All right, so that's it for my dry ingredients. So let's add in the wet ingredients. So first off, what we're gonna do is we're gonna add in 2 egg whites. Yes, just the whites, no yolk. Okay. So let's do 2 egg whites. Gotta make sure not to get that yolk in there. I feel pretty skilled at this. I do this like every morning. Alright, good on the first one. Okay. Now let's do one more. Good on this one too. Also, guys, forgot to add this. If you don't have, obviously most of you aren't going to have pumpkin pie whey protein, so just substitute it with vanilla. Vanilla will work just as fine because you're, like I said, with this next ingredient. Okay, so this is if you're not familiar with canned pumpkin, this is Libby's canned pumpkin. This stuff is awesome. A lot of people don't realize that pumpkin is really low in fat, really low in calories, but it's got a lot of fiber in it. So obviously it's a bodybuilder, things like that. A lot of fiber is something that is really good for us. As well as obviously it has a lot of vitamin A. Pumpkin does. And I'm only going to be using, like I said, I'm kind of making a smaller batch of muffins, and so I'm only using a half serving. So a half serving literally is only going to be 20 calories. Literally not even, it's going to have like no fat in it, and only 4.5 grams of carbs, and 1 gram of protein. So basically it's adding nothing as far as, you know, calories or carbs, anything like that. So half a serving of this is going to be 61 grams. So we'll add that into the egg whites. There we go. Alright, so we got the pumpkin in there. Next up, this is unsweetened applesauce. We're going to add that in there. And again, this is something that I'm just going to use a small amount. I'm actually only using a quarter serving of this, which is going to be about 31 grams. So 31 grams of unsweetened applesauce. Like I said, guys, you can definitely do a lot more if you want to make a bigger batch, but this is just how I've been doing it. There we go, got that. And then we're going to do a, I love this stuff. If you're dieting, things like that, I love unsweetened almond milk. I add this to my cereals, to my protein shakes. Yeah, this stuff's great. So basically I'm going to do a quarter cup of this, which is 2 ounces. Alright. And, okay, and here's something that's optional. I personally love adding like a frosting type kind of something on top of it. But you don't have to do this. Literally, the muffins I think are great just as is. But something that I've been doing for like a healthy frosting is I've been doing, also you can add in, this is some stevia. You can go ahead and, if you want to, you can add in some stevia to your dry mix. And then also I'm going to use this in my frosting. But my frosting, all I've been doing is a quarter serving of almond butter, and I mix it in with a quarter serving of non-fat Greek yogurt. And so you mix them together with the almond butter, the Greek yogurt, and a little bit of sweetener, and it makes, actually, I mean, to me, you could use peanut butter as well, but to me it makes kind of a really tasty frosting that goes really well with the pumpkin muffins. So that's it, guys. Also, I have the oven preheated for 350 degrees, and you bake these for 20 minutes. That's it. Like I said, basically I'm going to just kind of mix up my wet ingredients, and then I'm going to pour it into the dry, mix that up. And obviously I have a pumpkin or a muffin pan here. Just put throw them in the muffin pan. Like I said, so far with these amounts, I've been able to make about six muffins. So anyways, guys, like I said, this is one of those things that when dieting, I'm one of those that has a really, really bad sweet tooth. So, you know, almost every night, like I said, I'm craving something kind of sweet like right now. So this is something that's great. It's easy to fit in your macronutrients. So give it a shot. All right, thanks.